Hi, I'm Stuart and I'm from England.
My name's Angela and I'm from the US.
And our act is called Air Skating.
We were solo artists before we came together 2 years ago to create this innovative act. So what I think is really special about air skating is that it combines athleticism in sport, but it also combines the artistry and theatrics, that blend of sport and acrobatics with theater and with emotion and with the artistic qualities that the show has to offer.
Yeah, so my background, I was actually a sports acrobat for Great Britain, where we achieved a ranking of #1 in the world. And then I actually went into teeterboard. I was doing a teeterboard act like the Mongolian act that you see in Opus. And then I transferred to straps. I wanted to learn my own act because I like the strength and I love to fly. And so that was my background.
Yeah, so I was a figure skater for all my life since I was 5. And I did this many years professionally. I had 2 hip surgeries in 2015, and so I really quit skating, and I was very done with it and just was coaching. And then having the opportunity to do on inline skates opened a whole nother career for me. So it's very different from ice skating, but the technique is similar enough where I can translate it well.
Yeah, so it was a very fast process from when we started creating to when we were actually performing. It was a couple of months, and then from each contract we've learnt and grown the act over the last 2 years. It was quite funny because we were in Montreal on 2 different shows. Doing a creation for one show, Angela was doing a creation for the other show, and then she was skating in the other show as the main character, and I went, oh, it'd be fun, because I knew she did some aerial. She was an aerial professional as well. And I was like, what if we did straps and skating? And we didn't think much of it, and then we finished our contracts, and then I called her and said, would you like to create this air skating act? And she was like, yeah. Yeah, so for air skating, there's so many elements to the equation, basically, with the floor to skate on, which is #1, because if the floor isn't perfect, it's hard to skate on. The winch to fly us up and down, working with the operator, we have Andy here, who's absolutely amazing for the timings of the flights. And with our act, it's even more specific because of the speed of the skates. The flights have to be completely on time, otherwise we won't hit the flight or we could come straight back down to the floor. So it's a very, very specific act. So you see us fly in the air and it looks beautiful and it's very creative and innovative, but there's so many small things that could go wrong by the split of the second.
Opus is particularly special for us because we believe that it really highlights both our strengths, and to be able to play these arenas with such a large skating space for me, it really gives me that freedom that I like to feel when I perform.
I think for the future for us is just to continue growing as artists and just love what we do.
Love.